Join me as I dive deep into the crazy world of GPU stock right now and try to figure out what's really going on. The GPU market is a wild ride, affecting not just gamers, but also content creators and tech enthusiasts alike. We're talking about a crucial component that makes our computers tick, enabling us to play the latest games, edit 4K videos, and explore the vast world of AI. With the rapid pace of technological advancements, it's essential to stay on top of what's happening in this space. GPUs are facing some tough times, with supply chain issues still lingering in the air. These problems have been plaguing the industry for a while now, making it tough for manufacturers to keep up with demand. Add to that the rising inflation, and it's clear that consumers are feeling the pinch. As a result, GPU stocks have been taking a hit. But that's not all. Changes in consumer demand have also been a significant factor. With more people looking for affordable options, manufacturers are having to adapt quickly. Another challenge is the shift in how people are using GPUs. With the rise of cloud gaming and game streaming, some folks might not need to upgrade their GPUs as often. This change in behavior is forcing manufacturers to rethink their strategies. They're having to balance the need for high-performance GPUs with the reality of a changing market. And let's not forget about the global chip shortage, which has made it even harder for manufacturers to get the components they need. The semiconductor shortage has been a major pain point for GPU manufacturers. With a limited supply of crucial components, production has been slower than expected. This shortage has had a ripple effect on the entire industry, from manufacturers to retailers. And then there's the competition among manufacturers, with companies like Nvidia and AMD constantly vying for market share. This competition can drive innovation, but it also means that companies need to be on their toes to stay ahead. Market competition is a double-edged sword. On one hand, it pushes manufacturers to innovate and improve their products. On the other hand, it can lead to market saturation and decreased prices. When prices drop, it's great for consumers, but it can be tough for manufacturers to maintain their profit margins. As the market continues to evolve, one thing is certain: only the most adaptable companies will come out on top. GPU availability and pricing have been all over the place lately. With the ongoing semiconductor shortage, it's been tough for consumers to get their hands on the GPUs they want. And when they do, they're often paying a premium. The shortage has led to a surge in prices, making it difficult for people to afford the GPUs they need. This has had a knock-on effect on the entire industry, with some manufacturers struggling to keep up with demand. The surge in GPU prices has been particularly tough on gamers and content creators. For people who rely on their computers for work or play, it's frustrating to see prices skyrocket. This has led to a thriving market for second-hand GPUs, but even that's not without its risks. When buying second-hand, there's always a chance that the GPU might not be in great condition, or that it's being sold at an inflated price. As we look at the current trends in GPU stock and prices, it's clear that the market is in flux. With manufacturers struggling to keep up with demand, prices have been volatile. Some GPUs are selling for thousands of dollars, while others are available at more reasonable prices. It's a complex landscape, and it's hard to predict what will happen next. But one thing is certain: the GPU market is far from stable. In recent weeks, GPU prices have started to stabilize, but it's unclear if this is a long-term trend. Some analysts predict that prices will continue to drop as the market adjusts to the new reality. Others believe that we'll see a surge in demand as gamers and content creators look to upgrade their hardware. Whatever happens, one thing is certain: the GPU market is always full of surprises. To sum it up, the GPU market is going through a lot right now. From supply chain issues to changes in consumer demand, there's no shortage of challenges. But despite these headwinds, the GPU market remains crucial to the tech industry. As consumers and tech enthusiasts, it's essential to stay informed about what's happening in this space. If you've made it this far, I'd love to hear your thoughts on the GPU market. What do you think is driving the current trends? Have you had any experiences with GPU availability or pricing? Share your stories in the comments below. And if you're interested in more tech insights, be sure to check out my other videos.